Anger. We all feel anger. But then why are some people losing control? When did all this start? Where did all this start? What's happening today? Yes, people are faced with stress, maybe due to a lot of technological advance, changes in the family system, and we all have to make adjustments, sacrifice, and our emotions are taking charge of our lives. What actually happens? When anger takes charge of our body, we experience a lot of physiological symptoms. 1. The tense muscles, heavy breathing, stomach tightens, the pupils dilate, sweating, fast heart rate, fists which are clenched, sleep disturbance, headache, dry mouth. These are all the changes that happen in our body. At the same time, what is the kind of behavior that we show? We see people hitting people, shouting, screaming, throwing, harming others, sulking. These are kinds of symptoms of anger going out of control. What is the thought process of a person who's angry? I am stupid. He's a fool. I hate her. Why are they so lazy? That is not right. I'm being disrespected. I'm being treated unfairly. I won't stand for it. These are the thoughts that go on in the people's mind. People who are angry. Is angry really necessary? Yes, anger is an alarm. Alarm that's telling us that something is going wrong. It does another good thing to us. It activates us. It makes us do something in order to solve the problem. And it is also a means of communication, because that is the way we can express our feelings which we keep within ourselves. Now, how is this anger triggered? When a person feels blocked, he feels stress, frustration, disappointment. It gets on his nerves, and the feeling of annoyance, irritation, resentment starts increasing. And then slowly there is abuse both physically and verbally. And the person feels victimized because of the unfair treatment that's happening to them, and they experience trauma because of the horrible experiences that they have encountered. These are some of the triggers that instigate anger to take charge of their lives. Now, what are the demerits of anger? Is it really bad? Yes, because it damages relationships. Relationships between parents and children, between husband and wife, between the boss and the employee. Relationships are at stake. Because of anger, people try to take charge by getting addicted to alcohol or smoking, because it gives them a sense of calmness, peace, and they feel they're in control of their anger by resorting to drinking. Anger also creates negative thoughts, and these negative thoughts get triggered off into depression, anxiety, trauma. Anger also doesn't allow a person to sleep, and so poor sleeping patterns and habits can be seen. And overall, a deterioration in the lifestyle of an individual can be seen when he's prone to anger. So what should you do about it? Should I do anything about it? Yes. First, we need to understand the difference between the emotional brain and the thinking brain. The emotional brain, which is triggered off by the amygdala, which is a part in our brain. The thinking brain is influenced by the frontal lobe in our brain. So the emotional brain immediately says, I didn't think, I just reacted. But the thinking brain would be, I am conscious of what I do. So we need to first understand the difference between the emotional brain and the thinking brain. And people who are angry normally first get triggered off into the emotional brain and their thinking brain gets hijacked. So now what can I do? First, we need to calm the emotional brain. Take time out, walk away, relax, breathe in, breathe out. Distract yourself. Count 1 to 10. Avoid situations which provoke emotions. And always have self-talk. I need time, relax, calm. Don't get angry, move away. And then you take charge and you tend to calm your emotional brain. Only then should we activate our thinking brain. The thinking brain, which talks about what is my problem? What do I want? What are my options? What is the best option? And what are the consequences if I allow my anger to take charge of my life? So how can I change? Yes, we all need to understand that when we are optimistic, when we want to change, when we have intentions to change, anyone can change. What happens and what is the impact that my change will have on my world, on my life, and on the world around? The day I stop and control my anger, I change the way I think, I change the way I feel, and I change the way I act. Automatically, the world around me, my friends, my family, at office, at college, people start looking at me differently and start respecting me. And how can this impact the world? Because if the world had people like you, who is calm, peaceful, respect others, who can control their own thoughts and feelings, communicate in an effective manner, then the world would be one big happy place to live in. Wouldn't you like that?